David Usher, hi.
Hi, how are you?
How are you? I'm good. What about you?
Good, thank you.
You speak any French at all?
A little bit, but it's terrible. My French is terrible.
Really?
And especially, I mean, it was getting better, but since I've been in, I was in Toronto for a few years, then New York for 3 years, so it's gotten worse and worse.
So how excited are you about the show tonight with Jonas?
I'm really excited. I just met him tonight for the first time. He's a super nice guy, and it's a very fun stage to play, and I can't wait till the people are in there. So.
Would you say it's the best part of your job to be on stage?
It's a part that I love, and when you're making records and recording, it's also, those are interesting places to be too, and a lot of fun. But I get very edgy when I'm not playing, and it's like you lose sort of part of your personality, because I'm so used to playing all the time that when you don't play, it can make you very cranky and strange. I get a little bit edgy when I don't play, so being back on stage is really nice. Which
part would be the worst of your job? Please don't say interviews.
Interviews? No. It changes all the time because it's such a cycle. I write the record, and then I record the record, and then I tour the record. So pretty much by the end of every cycle, I'd rather be on to the next thing. At the beginning is, there's a euphoria to the beginning of writing songs and finding new songs. But by the end of it, you just really want to be done. And it's the same with making records or touring. By the end of the tour, it can be pretty grueling on, your life and your family and your body. So this is the good part, though, when the band is fresh and we're all excited and there's new songs to play. So
you've played in many places. Do you have a favorite city in the world?
I love playing Montreal, obviously, because the audiences here are very giving and they're open. Those are the kind of places that I love, is where the audiences react and they're open to songs, they're open to ideas, and they give you something back. I love playing in places like Thailand, in Bangkok, because even though the audience doesn't necessarily understand every word, they're singing the songs back without knowing what the lyrics, they're singing back by phonetics, which is really interesting.
That's the beauty of music, though.
Yeah, it communicates through the I guess, the meaning of the words.
So, what would you say? Is the crowd in Montreal really special? Because everybody says that, every artist that comes here says that people are really ecstatic and fun. Is that really true?
It is really true. I think Montreal is just generally a special place. I was here this summer, and I went to the Laurentians for a while. I tried to do the cottage thing. I'm terrible I can't do cottages, so we lasted 4 days, and then came back to Montreal for the rest of for 2 weeks, and hung out, and we miss it. So we've decided we're going to come back every summer for July and August, when it's too terrible to sit in New York, because I don't know if you've ever been in New York in those months. It's just like, oh.
You live there now.
I live there now, yeah, but it's oppressive in the summer. But Montreal's amazing in the summer. Everyone comes to life, and it's, everyone's outside, and it's a great city. So, there's something special about the city,
So now you live and perform in New York. Why did you choose that city to live in?
I'm the ultimate city boy. I love city life. I love the people and the cross cultures, and I came from Vancouver to Montreal when separation was the big issue, and it was an exciting time to be here because the politics was so intense, and I like to be in the mix of something that's a bit where there's transition within society. And in New York now, in America's such a strange place to live because there's such a clash of cultures in America. New York is a great place because it's still, it's the blue state. It's it's very liberal, and there's incredible artists and things to do and see. But in America now, there's such a cultural war going on. It's very interesting to live there. And as a writer, Leonard Cohen is one of my big heroes, and I read his biography, and he always went to the places where there was conflict, where there was either real conflict or cultural conflict. And so, in that that's a great place to be a writer and an artist.
Thanks a lot.